Welcome to Aditya Birla Capital Health Insurance Health from Home series. Today's topic is blissful living. Just waiting for everybody to connect and we can start our conversation. Once again, this is Aditya Birla Capital Health Insurance Health from Home series, and the topic today is blissful living. So I hope you guys can hear me. If you can say hi, I will know that you can hear me, and we are live so that I can continue our conversation and discuss with you what blissful living is all about. So if any of you are online and can hear me, do send me a hello so that we can start our conversation. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Aditi Govitrikar, just waiting for you guys to join me. I hope this lockdown has been okay. It's partially open and I hope you're able to start some form of work, if you're not working from home, that is, of course. Hi Manish, welcome to the conversation. We are going to talk about blissful living. If you guys have any questions where blissful living is concerned, please do feel free to ask me, and I might not respond immediately, but at some point or maybe at the end I will definitely address your question and try my best to respond to you as my knowledge and wisdom permits. So yeah, so let's I guess we can begin. Yeah, all right. So have you ever noticed that happy people seem more relaxed, they are energetic, they are vibrant? When they enter the room you feel like, oh wow, who is that person, right? You want to know that person, you want to speak to that person. There's that the analogy which I like to use is that inside light bulb which is on, so there's the glow, there's a vibrancy, and you feel all that. So what is it about these people who are blissfully happy which separates them? Is it our imagination? I don't think so, right? But being happy makes you feel good. You know that. We already know that. That's not rocket science. And it is very good for our body, right? Physically also you feel good when you feel happy. You don't feel low, you don't feel lethargic. So the fact also remains that happy people have known to have stronger immune system. They cope with stress much better. They don't fall sick as often. And given today's situation, you know how important immunity has become. You know how important physical health has become. But remember that physical health is very powerfully and very strongly connected to your mental well-being. So keep an eye and do not think any negative thoughts. And if they do, there are various techniques which I'm going to share with you eventually, which you can apply to your mind and get rid of all that negativity that tries to creep into your mind. Yeah, so what is a blissful life? Blissful life is pretty much where you live your life's purpose. Yeah, and where your mind, personal relationships, social relationships, financial health, all of it is working synergistically, right? So every part of your life, whatever it is that you identify from the buckets that I have said, have a look at it. Is there any aspect of that which needs completion? If so, go ahead and take action, because when everything is working smoothly and synergistically, that's when you will feel happy, and that is what blissful living is all about. Now we say that, oh okay, I don't have control over this, and this is something that makes me unhappy, right? So there are many things in our life over which we have no control. Yeah, there are things that others say, that others do, which can create negativity or anxiety for you in your mind. Yeah, so you may not have the power on what others say, others do, or how they think, but you can certainly control your response and your perception to whatever it is that is happening outside, right? So sometimes it becomes important to take a step back and recognize the way things are, and then analyze for yourself, can you change that? If you can, then go ahead and change it. But if not, can you accept it? And can you let go of how you're thinking of it? The perception that you have of anything is what is reality for you. That is not actual reality, right? Like I keep saying that if I make 10 people sit in a line with me facing the same scenario that is in front of me, each and every person will describe the world as they see it. But that is not reality. That in that sense is a mere illusion. But that is the truth for me or for the person sitting next to me. Yeah. But you can change that. You can change your perception to what is happening. So if there is any negative event or somebody has said something negative to you which is bothering you, can you look at it and think about how is it that you can change the perception? What can you do so that you feel, so you change your response, you change your thought process? If you can't control what is happening, if you can go ahead and take action, like I said. Okay, so, and this I guess is the biggest gift that really we can give ourselves, to be able to change your perception towards what's happening which is bothering you, because you might not be able to change a few things that are happening around you. Yeah, so many times when I ask people that what is it that you want, they give me an answer, oh, I don't want this and I don't want that, right? So we have a list of many things we don't want, but we never have a list of what is it that exactly that you want in life, what makes you happy, what will excite you. So go ahead and think about it. Maybe after a session you can sit down with a notebook and write down in clarity, with as much clarity as you can, about the things that you want. Forget about what you don't want. If you get what you want, automatically the other things don't matter. Yeah, so do this work, do this exercise, becomes a very crucial part. Okay, so I have Rahul, Aditi Sahib. आम्ही साहेब वगैरे काही नाही आहे. I'm a normal regular person, but welcome Prashanta, Sridhar. Hi everyone. Hi Ankur, Jeetu. Hello Jeetu. Yeah, so ask yourself what is it that you want in life. Okay, now there is one more aspect which all of us are aware of. We've done it, and then we say that, oh, it doesn't work, which is you create affirmations. Now believe me, affirmations are really powerful. It's a very powerful technique to raise your vibration. But listening to vibration, just reading books like Secret or any self-help books, listening to laws of attraction, podcast and manifestation, we do all that, and then we say, oh, but this is what I wanted and I did not get it. Now just by listening and not taking action, you're not going to reach your goals. You're not going to get whatever it is that you've written in your book, whatever it is that you want. So action becomes a key point. So plan it out. Write down in your notebook what you want, and then take action every single day. Every single day you have to take a baby step towards whatever it is that you have written in your book, to reach closer to your goal. So without being attached to, oh, I want this, and every single day I'm only repeating, I want this, I want this, I want this, I'm not going to get it. Yeah, but every day if I say that, okay, this is, today I have done this to go one step closer. So break down your goals backwards and then take a step every single day. So take action, very important. Now, one more aspect of happiness, which all of us are culprits of, is that we say that, if I have, say, 2 crores in my bank, I'll be very happy. There might be somebody else who might be even more ambitious and might say that, no, I think I'll be happy if I have 200 crores. Somebody might say, oh, if I have a fancy car, I'll be happy. If I have my own home, I'll be happy. When I get married, I'll be happy. When I have children, I'll be happy. Right? So we are always parking our happiness in the future. Yeah, and we think that because we don't have these things, we are not happy in the present. But the thing is that we've got it ulta. It's the other way around. Now think about it. Now, if I am sad, automatically I will get attracted to switching on my music and listen to sad songs, right? And another example would be that if you want to buy, say, a white car of a certain make, and you're walking on the road, automatically you will start noticing that car of that brand. And this is known. If you want to, if that is your goal, you will start noticing more of it. Yeah. So this happens. This is a fact. So now connecting it with the happiness aspect is that if you are happy, you will start things which make you even more happy, right? So you will start attracting more of happy people, of happy things, of happy thoughts. Automatically you will become more happy. So universe pretty much multiplies whatever it is that you say, do, or think. So be very mindful of what is it that you're thinking, what is it that you're saying. Very, very crucial. Okay, so blissful happiness does not depend on our life circumstances. It pretty much depends on how you think and what you think about the circumstances. So it does not lie outside of us, it always lies within us. So for that reason, we will discuss more of the blissful living aspect. But first, let's take a step back, because I've been doing a lot of meditation for over 12 years. I follow Vipassana way of meditating. I do Anapana every day, but I also supplement my practice with different forms of meditation. And this is one of the meditations which is one of the most powerful meditations I have come across, and it's called chakra meditation. So there is chakra cleansing, there is chakra alignment. So today what we will do is that we will do chakra alignment meditation. I'll just quickly say hello to everybody else who's joined in. Hi Sridhar. Sridhar's asked a question: how to control our emotions and feelings when we are hurt mentally by people whom we trust the most in our life. It is not easy to get over when it is one of our family member or a close friend. Absolutely, Sridhar. And if you look at life, we pretty much will get hurt when we are emotionally involved with that person. अगर रास्ते पे चलते हुए किसी ने कुछ कह दिया तो we'll say अरे पागल है छोड़ो, and we'll walk away. But the same thing if your spouse says or if your parents says, it will hurt you because we are emotionally involved with that person. Now, if you're hurt by whatever it is that is happening, what can you do? So, firstly, assess what is it that was said or done that has caused hurt. Then, secondly, what you do is that analyze it. कि ये क्यों हुआ? क्या हुआ है? And then have a communication, have a conversation with that person to say that whatever happened has caused trouble or hurt or grief to me. Okay, so instead of holding on to that hurt and saying नहीं मुझे, I'm hurt, मुझे दर्द हो रहा है, I'm not feeling good about this, whatever happened, and we stew in it. Instead of doing that, the best way to do it is communicate. There is nothing that communication cannot sort out. So seek an appointment from that person and say that I want, specifically do this, right? That ask that person that I want to speak to you, and go ahead and have a conversation. In today's time, if direct contact is not possible, you can always use any of the video platforms to have a conversation face to face. Very important, and sort it out and express yourself. All right. Yes. So hi Sanjay, hi Sumana. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be on this platform. Aditya Birla Capital Health Insurance, Health from Home series, and speak to you guys, speak to everybody, and discuss interesting things, interesting questions. Yeah. So let's go back to chakra meditation. And all right. So basically, like I said, that this is one of the most powerful techniques that I have come across, and when you start practicing this practice, you will see that you start feeling lighter. You're able to deal with many situations in life a lot more powerfully. And why so is because I'll explain the whole meditation to you, and after which we will do the process. ये क्रिया करेंगे ताकि आपके जहन में आ जाएगा कि किस तरीके से मेडिटेट किया जाता है. Okay, unfortunately I cannot do a screen share, otherwise I had a very beautiful picture which depicts the different colors which are assigned to each chakra. So chakra is basically a Sanskrit word, and what chakra means is wheel or a vortex or a disc. So whatever resonates with you, you can use that term. Yeah, so what has been said is that now these chakras revolve in a clockwise direction. Yeah, and there is a light, there is a color which is present for each chakra. So when you meditate, you have to imagine that color. Yeah. Now I am a medical doctor and I have dissected human bodies. So when I was in my medical college in my first year, we had to dissect dead bodies. There is no physical representation of chakras in human body. These are energy vortices or wheels. Okay, so these are energy, so you can't feel it, you can't see it, but when you do the meditation, you can definitely see the difference. So energy is flowing, but it is not palpable in that sense. Okay, so they have identified, there are many chakras, but the major ones are 114, and the biggest ones are 7 chakras, out of which 6 are inside our body and the 7th one is on top. So it's called the crown chakra. It's just above my head. Okay, so that is the last chakra on top. So when we meditate, we start from our base and we go upwards. Okay, what do these chakras do? So these are energy centers, and if you think about it scientifically, if you look at it, because I'm a science student, so unless and until my analytical brain does not accept, I will not do anything. Okay, so I went deep into this. I did research where chakras were concerned, because like I said that when I dissected the body, I didn't see any chakras, right? So how do I believe if I don't see it, if I don't feel it? So what my research showed me was that these centers which have been identified is where there are maximum nerves which meet, and they are connected to the major organs of our body. Okay, now what about crown chakra, right? That's not connected to any nerve because it is above. Now what happens is that we human beings are a sum total of around 50 trillion cells. वो एक स्किन का बैग है, उसमें इतने सारे सेल्स भरे हुए हैं. So we are a bag of 50 trillion cells. Now each cell is vibrating at its own frequency. Yeah, and what is this crown chakra? Is basically it is a connection with the higher consciousness. Now you can call it superpower, you can call it Allah, you can call it Bhagwan, God, higher consciousness, collective consciousness, whatever it is that you want to call it. We are all connected in some way or the other, and that is the truth. Yeah. In very simple language also, if I have to explain, is that जिसे vibes कहते हैं या feeling कहते हैं कि किसी को मिलके हमें कुछ we immediately, even before the other person says anything, you will say कि I got positive vibe from this person, और इसके साथ मिलके अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, I don't feel I want to talk to this person. ये होता है हमारे साथ. क्यों? क्योंकि we have an energy body around us which speaks to the other person even before we open our mouth. That's a vibration, that's an aura which is around us. So the crown chakra is placed here, and it is said that that is our connection. If we work on crown chakra, it is our connection with the consciousness, with the collective consciousness. So once you work on this, you will see that your intuitive powers, your connection with others, not only human beings but other living beings, will change. You will start seeing the world differently. Okay, so that is what crown chakra is about. All right. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was just reading the comments. Yeah, so who said that? Somebody has said that you are right, but not 100%. Anmol, I never claim to be right. I'm not Miss Know It All. I am who I am. I try my best to share with you the wisdom that I have got by practicing meditation for 12 years, but I cannot say that I'm it. I'm work in progress, just like you are. So if I'm wrong, I apologize, and I'm trying my best to impart the knowledge that I have. So please go with whatever I'm saying, and we will continue with the chakra meditation. So let's do that. All right, so this is basically, the chakras are energy wheels which are present at certain points, which I will explain to you, and they have been assigned a color and a word as well. Today we will not use the word. Today we will go with the color part of chakra meditation. What it does is, when these chakras are aligned, the energy gets transmitted to different parts of our body, and you will see that you will feel a lot more energetic, a lot more centered. When you are at peace, you must have experienced that when I'm at peace, I feel very aligned, I feel very focused, I feel very rooted, grounded. Okay, so that is what happens when you do chakra meditation. So okay, not only that, one very big point is that it also helps us heal, whether it is physically, or if you have any emotional pain, any mental trauma that you're trying to get rid of. Once you start doing this, and once your chakras are aligned, you will see that it will make a big difference in your ability to let go of whatever it is that you're wanting to, and healing will start. So awareness will start coming in, and you will start healing from within. Okay, all right. So now let's start with the meditation. Now I will describe the chakras to you, and then after that we will do the meditation directly. Okay, so like I said, that we will work on 7 chakras. Okay, all right, sorry again, I was looking at the comments. But how do you feel blissful in the midst of a fight? Yes, Sumati, I will come back to your question a little later. Let's finish the chakra meditation. So what I would request is that hold on to your questions if you have any. We will do this meditation, and then I'll address all the questions. Okay, all right. So you need to sit upright. Okay, if you're sitting on a chair, that's fine. Preferably you should sit in Sukhasana or the lotus pose, where your legs are folded like this with this mudra. So right now, if you're sitting on a chair, place your feet flat on the ground. Feet are flat on the ground. This is the mudra that you will do. So touch your index finger with your thumb and gently place your hands on your knees. So there should not be any stress in your arm. Just very gently place them on your knees. Now, like I said, that the 7 chakras are the foundation, or the lowermost chakra is the root chakra or Muladhara chakra. Okay, the color assigned to this chakra is red. It's ruby red color. It's a bright red color. So that is your Muladhara or root chakra. I will describe it once again, so that when we are doing the meditation, you can get the hang of it again. The next one is called Swadhisthana, or the sacral chakra. So this chakra, so all these chakras are aligned in front of your spinal cord. जो रीढ़ की हड्डी होती है हमारी पीठ पे, तो उसके आगे की तरफ, लेकिन हमारे बॉडी के अंदर. Okay, so inside my torso, inside my body, they are placed against the spinal column. Okay, the second one is Swadhisthana or the sacral chakra. This has a bright orange color. So जैसे sunset का या sunrise का color होता है orange color का, वो color इस चक्र में होता है. The third one is solar plexus or Manipura chakra. Manipura chakra is where your chest connects to your stomach. So where the ribs end, वहाँ पे it is bright yellow color. Okay, so that is your solar plexus or Manipura chakra. If you have any doubt with these, the placements, please do ask. I'll explain it again. The next one is heart chakra, जिसे anahata chakra कहते हैं. Anahata chakra or heart chakra, which is in the middle of your chest, right? Where your heart is, but in the center. Okay, that is your heart chakra. This has a bright emerald green color. हरा रंग जो पत्तों का होता है, bright green color. Okay, so that is the heart chakra. The next one is the throat chakra or Vishuddha. This is blue in color. It's a beautiful blue. Okay, Nilkant. Okay. The next one is Ajna or the third eye, which is in between my eyebrows. That's right here. And this is indigo blue. Indigo blue is like a deeper blue. Yeah, and the crown chakra, like I said, it's just at the on top of my head, which is also called Sahasrara chakra or crown chakra, which is violet in color. It's a bright violet in color. Okay, so now let's start. I would like if you all close your eyes, place your hands by taking this mudra, gently place it on your knees and close your eyes. Here you can sit relaxed, but don't go to sleep. So just relax, but keep your spine upright. Okay, now close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now as you're taking a deep breath in, breathe in love, happiness and kindness. Breathe in love, happiness and kindness, and breathe out stress, pain and hurt. Say to yourself that you are breathing in your mind. Take a deep breath in to say that you are breathing in love, happiness and kindness, and I'm breathing out stress, pain and hurt. Take a few deep breaths. Now bring your attention to the root chakra or the Mooladhara chakra, which is placed at the end of your spinal cord. रीढ़ की हड्डी के end में, बिल्कुल नीचे. यहाँ पे imagine a bright red color. अगर ये कलर धुंधला लगता है तो इसके सेंटर में imagine a white light which is healing the red color and making it brighter until it starts glowing. So root chakra, Mooladhara chakra, which is bright red in color, imagine it moving in clockwise direction. It's red in color. Imagine a white light in the center which is cleansing this chakra, making it go in a rhythmic manner. This is the foundation of us. Working on this chakra will make you feel calm, safe, grounded and secure. Now we'll go to the next chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which is bright orange, like a sunset orange color. This is 2 inches below your navel. नाभि के 2 इंच नीचे होता है. इसका कलर ऑरेंज है, केसरी रंग. This is connected to your imagination. It is connected to your creativity. So if you want to be more creative, focus on this. Let any past traumas, any pent up emotion, any stress which is pretty much stored in this area, let it go. Imagine orange color. Imagine a white light at the center of this chakra, which is healing. Now let's move our attention to the next chakra, which is the solar plexus or Manipura chakra, which is yellow in color. It's a happy yellow color. This is connected to power, to confidence, to self-esteem. अगर कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ाना है, अपने आप को स्ट्रॉन्ग महसूस कराना है, you focus on this chakra, which is yellow in color. Imagine a white light in the center, which is clearing any pent up hurt, any trauma that you've stored in your body. Let it all go so that you start feeling confident. Your self esteem is improving. Now let's bring our attention to the heart chakra, which is right in the center of your chest. This is emerald green in color. This chakra represents the ability to give and receive love. It's compassion, expansion, kindness. It's about how your relationships are. So if you want to improve your relationship with yourself or with others, you should work on this chakra. It's a green chakra. Now imagine a white light in the center of this green chakra and allow yourself to heal. Let the green color spread, let it glow. Now let's go a bit higher and let's go to throat chakra or Vishuddha, which is blue in color. This is where communication, expression comes from. How you communicate with yourself and the others. How do you express yourself? A lot of people when I do this meditation feel choked up feeling. If you feel choked in your throat chakra, allow the white light to go there and let the blue color become stronger. Allow to heal this chakra. Breathe in and breathe out. Imagine a blue color and allow it to heal. Going further, we will focus on the third eye, which is in the center of our eyebrows. Imagine a blue color. Ajna, जिसे कहते हैं. Third eye is a very powerful chakra because this chakra is connected to our intuitive powers. Higher consciousness, inner vision, जिसकी वजह से इसका नाम तीसरी आँख भी है. If you want to improve your intuition, your insights, work on this chakra. Imagine an indigo color. Allow the white light to go in the center and it is clearing and cleaning this chakra so that it is moving smoothly in tandem with the other chakras. Now bring your attention to the crown chakra, which is on top of your head. Imagine a violet color here, a bright violet color. So now it's almost like the rainbow colors that are present in your body. Crown chakra is violet in color. It is your connection with the outer world. It is your connection with the higher consciousness. The entire sense of well-being comes from here. Peace, confidence, powerful feeling, all these are incorporated in this chakra. Imagine this chakra to be violet in color. Send the white light here so that you allow the crown chakra to heal. Now scan your body from crown chakra to the root chakra and look at the beautiful bright colors that are glowing, the wheels that are moving in clockwise direction. If there is any chakra which is not moving smoothly, send the white light there, allow it to heal. When the chakras are open and aligned, your energy will free flow, which is prana. Now bring your attention back to your breathing. Take a deep breath in, breathing in love, happiness, and kindness. Breathe out if there is any leftover stress or hurt or trauma. Rub your palms with each other to create friction. Place them gently on your eyes. Open your eyes in the palms. Just do this to your head and open your eyes. So welcome back. Do let me know how you felt. Like I said, that a lot of times people even cry. There are tears and they don't even know why. Allow yourself to feel that. Allow the tears to come out. If not, that is fine too. You might feel choked up feeling in your throat chakra, or heaviness in your solar plexus, or any other form of feeling. Allow yourself to feel it. As you keep practicing this meditation, you will see that it will become clearer and clearer. The colors will be brighter. They will start glowing. Yeah, so this is one way, one very powerful technique to blissful living. Okay, now I'm going to take 5 minutes to see the questions. Okay, so how to feel blissful in this pandemic situation? Hello, Mohammed. Thank you for your question. Well, like I said, that circumstances outside will change. A lot of times we do not have any control on what is happening in the external world. It is what we are feeling within us which will decide how happy or how blissful you feel or not. To give you an example, अब COVID है, right? There is nothing that we can do. We cannot wish it away कि COVID चले जा, go Corona, whatever that mantra was, right? Corona is not listening to us. It's here to stay. What I can do is, early in the morning I wake up, even before my eyes are completely open, I will check my WhatsApp कि क्या चल रहा है दुनिया में. There are 100 messages, 100 forwards which are talking about COVID. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of COVID. And like I said, that whatever I think of, the universe multiplies. Now suddenly I get stressed about COVID, right? Because I'm constantly being bombarded with the messages. So it's on my mind, I get stressed. Immediately when I get stressed, what happens? The stress hormones are released in our body. Your body goes into flight or fight mechanism. When we have to fight somebody or something, then our system shuts down. Your digestive system shuts down because the energy needs to go in your muscles, because you have to run, you have to fight. That's a fight or flight response. When your immunity goes down, what happens? You become vulnerable to the disease. This is only with your thoughts. So thoughts are that powerful. To give you an example, Mohammed, if I say that imagine a yellow colored lemon in my hand. There's a nice bright juicy lemon in my hand. उसको मैं कट कर रही हूँ और उसको मैं squeeze कर रही हूँ. Did the saliva increase in your mouth? Automatically it does. Just by me saying it. मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, मैंने लाया नहीं है आपके सामने, मैंने स्क्वीज भी नहीं किया, लेकिन मैंने ये थॉट एक्सप्रेस किया है जिसके वजह से आपकी फिजियोलॉजी चेंज हो गई. क्यों? क्योंकि जो लेमन होता है दैट इज अ फूड मटेरियल, राइट? नाउ दैट the body thinks that okay, there is food that is going to come in my body, let me secrete more saliva because that is where our digestion starts. पचन क्रिया जो होती है वो मुंह से ही शुरू होती है. Saliva has digestive enzymes. So a thought has the capacity to kickstart our digestive system. Similarly, stress will shut down your immune system. Therefore, what becomes important is not to look at WhatsApp, not to look at news the minute you wake up. There is no need. Whatever is happening in the world, you have no control about. I'm not saying put your head in the sand and live, but you can always look at it a little later, maybe after noon, after 12 o'clock. कोई फ़र्क पड़ने वाला है. अगर कोई इमरजेंसी है तो वैसे भी आपको पता चलने वाला है. आपके नेबर बताएंगे या घर में कोई है तो बताएगा या फ़ोन करके कोई बता ही देगा, राइट? तो सुबह सुबह उठ के देयर इज़ नो नीड टू फीड योर माइंड विद नेगेटिव थॉट्स, विद नेगेटिव फूड, बिकॉज यू आर वॉट यू ईट एंड यू आर वॉट यू थिंक. So to remain blissful, you need to start your day in a blissful manner. So the minute you wake up, you can read affirmations. Those are very powerful to set the intention for the day. You can start by meditating. When you meditate, you automatically raise your vibrations. When you raise your vibrations, I've already explained how it is that when we feel sad, we want to listen to sad songs. So if you raise your vibration, your day will go in a positive manner. So you can take action. If you cannot go to work, how about looking at your skill set and improving it? So upskill yourself. Learn new skills. You can do any of these things. Spend actual time with your family members. That will definitely create blissfulness. Assess your financial health. क्या है, क्या नहीं है, और कैसे आगे जाके ये सिचुएशन को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं. Okay? Remember that, now I'm going back to the blissful living, that there are certain things which we need to realize. And there's this very beautiful poem by William Henley. Okay? And the end two lines are something that are very powerful. And I think even Oprah had mentioned it in one of the talks, which is that I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Very powerful. So instead of saying that इसने ये किया, उसने वो किया, if I take the responsibility and if I am accountable to whatever is happening in my life, automatically your life will keep changing. मैं 1000 बार आपको कह सकती हूँ कि फ़िज़िकल हेल्थ बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. आप प्लीज़ एक्सरसाइज करिए. रोज़ 10 मिनट एक्सरसाइज करने से 1 महीने में आपकी फ़िज़िकल हेल्थ इम्प्रूव हो जाएगी, विजिबली इम्प्रूव हो जाएगी. लेकिन जब तक आप आपके फेट के मास्टर नहीं बनते, ये तो कोई फ़ायदा ही नहीं होगा. आप चाहे कितने भी वीडियोस देखें, कितनी भी अच्छी अच्छी बातें सुने अबाउट फिजिकल हेल्थ, अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू डोंट बिकम अकाउंटेबल फॉर योर ओन लाइफ, योर फिजिकल हेल्थ विल नॉट इम्प्रूव. एंड इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू लुक एट योर फिजिकल हेल्थ बिकॉज दैट इज़ वेयर वी लिव, राइट? इट्स द टेम्पल और द मॉस्क और any other analogy that you want to use. Very important to look at your physical health, and we neglect our physical health. We eat rubbish, we think negative thoughts, and that affects our human body. It affects this being that we have. Yeah, so I hope I have answered that question of yours, that how to feel blissful. Okay, गौतम परदेसी ऑफिस पे कर सकते हैं, आई मीन वाइल सिटिंग इन अ चेयर. ज़रूर आप कहीं पे भी ये एक्सरसाइज, ये मेडिटेशन जो है वो कर सकते हैं. सिर्फ ड्राइविंग करते वक्त ना करिए, या कोई हैवी मशीनरी चला रहे हैं, या ऐसे कोई काम कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे आपके सारे सेंसेस में होने ज़रूरी है. आप कहीं पे भी, बेस्ट इज़ इफ़ यू आर ट्रैवलिंग. लेकिन उससे पहले मैं यही कहना चाहूँगी कि शुरुआत में, टिल द टाइम यू डोंट गेट यूज टू the meditation practice, be it any like मैंने आनापाना भी डिस्क्राइब किया था पहले सेशंस में. कोई भी टेक्निक हो, पहले आप एक शांत जगह पे बैठ के अगर करेंगे तो वो बेहतर होगा. बट इफ़ यू डोंट हैव दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी, आप कहीं पे भी कर सकते हैं. दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. Sridhar Sagar, how is it different from normal meditation? Even regular meditation has the same health benefits. Now, this is not an irregular meditation in that sense, that it is a form of meditation. It's a technique of meditation. तो जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम मेडिटेशन डिस्क्राइब किया था तभी भी कहा था कि बहुत तरीके हैं मेडिटेशन करने के. देर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ मेडिटेटिव प्रैक्टिसेस. यू कैन चूज विच एवर प्रैक्टिस वर्क्स फॉर यू. तो यहाँ पे मैंने जो प्रैक्टिस किया है जिससे मुझे फ़ायदा हुआ है वो मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रही हूँ. बट चक्रा मेडिटेशन, लाइक आई सेड, इट इज़ वन ऑफ द मेडिटेटिव प्रैक्टिसेस विच यू कैन अडॉप्ट, एंड इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी दैट you have to do it every day. If you want to do it every day, morning, evening, you can. So there's no prescriptive dose as such, but every once in a while I do it because I feel that it kind of aligns my chakras and makes me feel grounded and rooted. My daily practice is Anapana meditation and Vipassana meditation. That's what I follow. But thank you for the question. Yes. समय है किसी पास शक्ति बने. Okay, IGS Rajput. I'm not clear about the question. So if you want to ask it again, please do reword it ताकि मुझे समझ में आए कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं. How often? I think I already responded to that, Tapan. Can chanting God's name help in achieving inner peace? Rahul Menon. So yes, like I said, that chanting is another form of meditation. Satsang ya namaz padna ya any form of prayer is also a form of meditation. So you can adopt whatever it is that suits you, and you can go ahead with that. Okay, then yeah, okay, so like I said, now coming back to again what I was telling you about, that being the master of your universe and the captain of my soul. So this is William Henley's poem, the last two lines which I have quoted, which I really love. I follow these two lines because that kind of gets me on track every now and then. कभी कभी होता है कि it becomes easier to blame somebody else, but then when I look at these two lines, it brings me back to say that no, I am accountable for my life. All right, now you need to let go of this blaming others. Yeah, so to live blissfully happy life, there are certain things that you need to let go. What are the others? Yeah, so the next one is unwillingness to tolerate uncomfortable feelings. जैसे पहले किसी ने कहा था कि हमारे जो नियर एंड डियर वंस हैं उनके साथ अगर तनाव पैदा हुआ तो क्या करें. सो यू डोंट टॉलरेट, उसमें रहना नहीं है. डोंट स्ट्यू इन दोज फीलिंग्स. address them, acknowledge them. Being aware of what is happening allows you to take action, so that then you can go ahead and communicate like I suggested. Yeah, so do not be very firm with yourself that if you're feeling a certain way, you will take action. Another one of my favorite saying is that you are what you tolerate. Think about it. You are what you tolerate. I won't explain this. I'm going to leave you guys to think about it. Leaving things undone, right? क्या होता है कि हमारी एक टू डू लिस्ट होती है कई बार, और वो अगर लिस्ट ख़त्म नहीं होती तो वो प्रेशर रहता है कि अरे ये कंप्लीट करना है, ये कंप्लीट करना है, रात को नींद नहीं आती, या इन द मिडल ऑफ द नाइट यू वेक अप एंड से किया ये मैंने आज काम नहीं किया. तो अवॉइड दैट, अवॉइड प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन. जो करना है वो करना है. या एंड इफ़ यू कांट डू इट बिकॉज लाइफ हैपन्स, आई गेट दैट, देन schedule it for the next day. Only and only if there's emergency, only there is any kind of situation where you can't do it. So no excuses, you got to get things done. Yeah. Now this is a very good one. Expecting to find happiness outside of yourself. So there is nothing outside of you. What is there is within you. Everything, your world is within you. जैसे मैंने पहले एग्जाम्पल दिया था कि 4 लोगों को मैं यहाँ बिठाऊँ और कहूँगी डिस्क्राइब करो वर्ल्ड को, तो हर एक बंदा अलग से डिस्क्राइब करेगा. क्यों? वर्ल्ड तो सेम है ना. मैं तो कहूँगी हाँ ये कुछ सब कुछ मुझे दिख रहा है, तो वो बोलेगा नहीं लेकिन मुझे तो ये दिख रहा है. तो सच्चाई क्या है? सो सच्चाई मेरे लिए वो है what is within me. Yeah, so let go that मुझे अगर हैप्पीनेस चाहिए तो ये बंदा मुझे हैप्पीनेस देगा या ये बंदी मेरे लिए ये करेगी तो हैप्पीनेस मिलेगा. हैप्पीनेस इज नॉट आउटसाइड ऑफ यू, इट इज विद इन यू. अगर नेगेटिव थिंकिंग के शिकार हो तो ये बहुत बड़ी बीमारी है. नेगेटिव थिंकिंग जो करते हैं उनको बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती है, लेकिन इसका इलाज बहुत ही सिंपल है कि वो है you have to let go of your pessimistic thinking, of your pessimistic attitude, because it causes a lot of negativity not only in you. लेकिन आपने देखा होगा कि अगर कोई गुस्से वाला बंदा है आपके घर में और even if you are the happy kind of a person, वो अफेक्ट कर जाता है हमें. वो जो एनवायरनमेंट खराब हो ही जाता है जिसके वजह से आपका नेचर, आपका मूड, आपके विचार भी चेंज हो जाते हैं. सो डू नॉट टॉलरेट दैट, यू नीड टू टेक एक्शन ऑन दैट. हाउ कैन यू सॉर्ट इट आउट? ओके, सो इफ यू हैव पेसिमिस्टिक एटीट्यूड, think about it, look at it and take steps to change it. Resisting change. Now, we've all heard of this, that change is the only constant in life. Okay, and if you take the old saying which is survival of the fittest, उसको थोड़ा अगर हम देखें तो एक्चुअली अभी ऐसे हो गया है कि सर्वाइवल ऑफ द पर्सन हु अडेप्ट्स द बेस्ट. जो नया नया हो रहा है ज़िंदगी में उसे आप कितने क्विकली अडेप्ट कर रहे हो, कितने क्विकली अडेप्ट हो रहे हो. हाउ क्विकली आर यू लुकिंग एट चेंज एंड अडेप्टिंग टू इट. दैट will help you in blissful living. For example, समझो I am a person who was born before the internet, before the laptop, before the cell phone era. A lot of that generation resisted the change के हमें ईमेल भेजना नहीं पता, हमें व्हाट्सएप भेजना नहीं पता. तो क्या आजकल कोई भी जैसे लेटर्स लिख के स्टैम्प लगा के पोस्ट ऑफिस में जाके पोस्ट करते हैं, तो इमेजिन हाउ लॉन्ग विल दैट कम्युनिकेशन टेक. विल यू बी एबल टू सर्वाइव? नाउ आई एम गिविंग एन एक्सट्रीम एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कोर्स, बट चेंज इज हैपनिंग एवरी सिंगल डे एंड वी गॉट टू अडेप्ट टू इट एज इट इज हैपनिंग. Early adopters always have the benefit, right? So things change very rapidly, so have that open mind, have the attitude, okay, what is new in the world, how can I adopt that technique? It will give you an added advantage at your workplace. Yeah, so don't resist change. Let go of this that I will not change, this is who I am. Yeah, and be careful. The next point is that be careful of the language that you're using. If somebody compliments you, generally क्या होता है कि हम ऐसे ही ब्रश करते हैं, हाँ यार तुक्का था, हो गया. Actually it wasn't me, it was my colleague who did this. Yeah, why are we not acknowledging ourselves for the things that we are doing? So acknowledge yourself. अपने आप को भी शाबाशी दो for the work that you have done. Don't take credit for somebody else, obviously, but acknowledge yourself. Okay, don't ignore any problems. If you can take action now, take that. If there is any trauma that you're holding on to, let it go. Don't hold on to it. That is going to cause problems if you are on this path of living blissfully. So components क्या है blissful living के? We have 5 minutes, so I'll quickly tell you about the elements of holistic blissful living. One, like I said, physical wellness, very important to look at your body. क्या आप ओवरवेट हो, क्या आप ठीक तरह से खाना खा रहे हो, तो क्या चेंज करना है आपको आपके लाइफ में, तो वो करिए. हैव 2 liters of water. That's very simple to do because we are made up of 80 to 85% water. So drink enough water. When you're drinking water, express gratitude. Like I'm sure you guys are aware that a Japanese scientist had got a Nobel Prize for this research that he did with water, where he labeled a few bottles of water, and the bottles that he labeled with gratitude, kindness, compassion and all the positive emotions showed a beautiful pattern when he saw the water under microscope. And the ones which had negative words like anger, hate, had no pattern, and it just looked very ugly. It was not even like it was just no pattern, but it looked very bad. So imagine water, by just labeling it, makes so much of a difference to the atoms and molecules that exist. And we are 80-85% water. So when you're drinking water, when you're just having a sip, say that I'm grateful for this water. Simple technique will change your life. Okay, so physical health becomes very important. Work out. Go ahead and work out, even 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day. Spot jog. बाहर नहीं जा सकते बिकॉज पीपल क्लेम टू अच्छा नहीं, लेकिन मुझे तो चलने के लिए अच्छा लगता है, मैं 1 घंटा गार्डन जाता हूँ, चलता हूँ. अरे भाई, नहीं कर सकते ना अभी तो. व्हाट कैन यू डू एट होम? देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट यू कैन डू. डू बर्पीज, डू जंपिंग जैक्स, डू स्क्वाट्स, डू लंजेस, स्पॉट जॉग. अगर आप 1, 2, 3, 4th माले पे रहते हो, go up and down in the building. That's a great cardio exercise, so don't make excuses. So physical health. Sleep, very important to get good amount of sleep. So at least get 7 hours of sleep every day. Yeah, very crucial for your mental cognitive functions. Mental wellness, the next one. So first one is physical wellness, then is mental wellness. Pay attention to your brain. Work on your brain every single day. Give it good food. Listen to good audio books if you don't like to read. Read if you like to read. Yeah, very crucial. Meditate. Sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Do Anapana meditation. Do chakra meditation. Do any kind of meditation. Very good for your brain. Okay. So be very aware of this. Now spiritual wellness. Spiritual wellness kya hai? Spiritual wellness is being aware that you are not one. We all are connected at some level or the other. So pay attention to your spiritual wellness. It's very different from religion. Yeah, so I'm not saying that you have to pray, or that is up to you. That is faith. Spirituality is a little different. Spirituality is being aware of the right behavior, the right attitude. Yeah, it's about love, it's about compassion, it's about not being selfish. Yeah, so that is spiritual wellness. Emotional wellness, just say I had said earlier, that if there is any trauma that you're holding on to from the past, let it go, work it out. Forgiveness is not for the other, it's for yourself. So do it, just do it, it's for you. So emotional wellness, and then social wellness, because we human beings love people, right? We are not an island. We have our family members, we have our friends, we have our colleagues. Reach out. Now that if you are still in lockdown, reach out to one person that you've not connected with. हाल चाल पूछिए, बातें करिए, get to know, because this revival of friendship can lead to many things. The friends that you already have, connect with them. So social wellness is very crucial again. So all these constitute to blissful living. Okay, so having said that, let me see if there are any more questions. Kia lockdown, sorry, Bharat Pepal ji, Kia lockdown में jump for health start नहीं कर सकते. Okay, I'm again not clear on the question, but if you can reword it and ask me, I would be very happy to respond to you. So if there are any more questions which I have not answered, I guess I have answered most of the questions. If I'm not, just feel free to type it again, because yeah, I think I have. Yeah, so go ahead and start training your mind. Go ahead and start training your body. And it does not start tomorrow, it starts now. So whatever it is that you're planning to do, make a plan. Schedule your time. So how I say is that always plan your day. Start your day with an intention. Okay, my today's day will be productive. It will be creative. It will be blissful. And then automatically take steps out. Automatically you will start taking steps towards that. Yeah. So I thank you all. I thank Aditya Birla, Capital Health Insurance, Health from Home series for allowing me to take this session to contribute to you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. I do hope that this session was helpful, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye and God bless.